Hey, welcome back to episode 10 of My Favorite Drum Parts. My name is Cole Younger. I'm a drummer, drum set instructor, and 512 band director based out of Mason City, Iowa, and thank you for popping back in here to ColeOnDrums YouTube channel. Hey, if you're enjoying the stuff that you see here, or if this is your first time, please consider hitting that like button, tapping that bell icon, and subscribing to the channel, because everything here is 100% absolutely free. I make this stuff out of my love and passion for music with the hopes that it entertains, educates, and elevates those of you that choose to tune in here each and every week. On this episode of My Favorite Drum Parts, we are going to be checking out one of my favorite contemporary Christmas arrangements, a contemporary arrangement of a classic Christmas carol, or Christmas song, if you will. And before we reveal the song, let's talk about the drummer. He is none other than the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Steve Goold. I am a big fan of Steve's. Number one, he's been all over the place. He's played with Owl City, Sarah Bareilles, Cody Fry, Corey Wong, Ben Rector. He's been playing with Scary Pockets this year. He's all over the place and does a ton of studio work as well. I just love he's very humble, very modest, but the man can play. And, bear with me, Steve is also, or I should say was the inspiration behind the big fat snare drums, Steve's Donut. They named it after him, so you know he must be doing it right when Big Fat Snare Drum is designing something and naming it after the guy. The Steve's Donut. There you go. Steve, excuse me, gets me choked up every time. But Steve Goold, I love his approach to playing. He uses us, he similarly to what I'm doing, Steve uses kind of a more minimalist setup. Just a couple of cymbals that do lots of things, a 4-piece drum set, and he gets so much mileage out of those bad boys, which you'll see here on this song that we're going to be reacting to today. The song in question is none other than Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, just wait, from this album right here, the 2020 Ben Rector Christmas album. One of my favorite Christmas albums in the last decade. Definitely in my top 3 probably favorite Christmas albums that come out in the last decade. So much great stuff on there. This rendition of Rudolph has affectionately become known as Funky Rudolph by my daughter. And you'll see why, because this is just such a cool treatment of this classic song. And as always, we have 3 things to listen for here, provided by our good friend Mr. Steve Goold on the drums. Number 1 is the groove. Holy smokes, does Steve lay down a funky, feel-good groove on this song. You'll dig it. Number 2, the way that Steve uses different orchestrations of that groove around the drum set. As any professional drummer does, Steve doesn't just keep it at the home base with the hi-hats. He moves it around to, using a cross stick on the verse, using the snare drum on the pre-chorus, going to the ride cymbal during the chorus, going to the bell during the instrumentals, building up and bringing back down that groove depending on where the song is at, and putting a unique sound to each part of the song. That is orchestrations right there, my friends. And last of all, just the tasty fills that Steve puts into this. Nothing like overly flashy, but nonetheless not easy either, right? But they fit this song perfectly. You'll see what I mean in just a second here. Are you ready, ladies and gents? One of my current favorite Christmas songs in the last 4 years at least, since the album's come out. Let's listen to Funky Rudolph. Oh boy, bear with me. Dramatic pause.
Go Rudolph, go Rudolph, go, go, go Rudolph, go Rudolph, go.
Gotta love the chanting right there. Listen to that groove, baby.
Yeah. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer
Got that Gadsden 16th note groove going on there.
A very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it,
Nice cross stick.
you would even say it glows. All of
My
the
wind chimes there. My mark tree, excuse me.
reindeer used to laugh and call him names.
Moving to the snare now that we're building it up.
Poor Rudolph playing any reindeer game. Then one foggy Christmas Eve,
Funky, right?
Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Go Rudolph, go Rudolph, go, go, go Rudolph.
That bell up there, baby. Oh, yeah.
Go Rudolph, go.
Hold on, I'm about to get funky on us. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands here. Back to
And all the reindeer loved him. Wow. And they shouted out with glee.
Yay.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Reindeer. You'll go down in history. You'll go down in history. Yeah.
those fills, baby. Oh yeah, hi-hat to the ride right there. Did you hear that? Whoa, 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 whoa. That was a good song, too. That was a Thanksgiving song right there. Another great Ben Rector song. But how about Funky Rudolph, ladies and gents? Huh? Have you heard that rendition before? It's not your good old-fashioned Gene Autry or anything. Nothing against that. I love the Gene Autry Rudolph. One of the timeless classics. But old Steve, man, he's laying it down. He's making it funky on this one, which is why it's one of my favorite drum parts. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you're not hip to Steve, check him out. Look him up on YouTube. Check him out on the gram, social media, wherever you find your stuff. He's got a great multitude of stuff out there, and he's just a wonderful educator as well. And Ben Rector too. Make sure you check out Ben Rector. Fantastic artist, so incredibly talented, amazingly gifted songwriter, singer, pianist, you name it. Ladies and gentlemen, Merry Early Christmas if you're tuning in here. This will be the last episode of My Favorite Drum Parts for the 2024 year, but don't worry, we'll be back with many, many more in 2025 as this channel is just taken off. Speaking of just taken off, again, please, ladies and gentlemen, consider liking, subscribing, and sharing this with your friends and family, as it does help me out so very much in getting the word out there and discovered and whatnot. So I thank you guys for your support. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a blast. I hope you have a wonderfully Merry Christmas with your family and friends out there. And until next time, on episode 11 of My Favorite Drum Parts, take care, be well. This is Cole Younger. Goodbye for now.